Hello, if you're coming across this video, my name is Katie Joe, and this is part 2 of soul retrieval. This is the time to do a meditation to call back parts of yourself and ready to be whole and together. Now, we're going to start with opening sacred space. And if you have a white candle, I encourage you to pause the video now and to light a white candle. And the energy behind this and the essence of the white candle is calling in the white light. So in other practices, there's a lot of different types of what's known as candle magic, but in what we do in the shamanic philosophy that we teach and I teach, we focus on the white light. So go ahead and pause that now, and you can go get your candle if you have one. Now, wherever you are, I'd like for you to begin with the breath. The breath is the key to clearing, calling, receiving. Every single one of us is built with the breath and the power to cleanse and clear and heal on energetic and physical levels. So if it serves you to have your eyes closed, go ahead and close your eyes. And if you'd prefer to have them be open, go ahead and leave them open. But I do invite you to have a peaceful place around you. And you can hear my voice and just follow through. If your mind wanders somewhere else, it's okay for it to wander somewhere else. Just go with what your imagination leads you to. But for now, begin to take some deep breaths. Always focus on the deep breath down in the belly. Don't force your breath, but begin to take slow, deep breaths, centering in the heart and focusing on the energy of you and being here in the now. So first and foremost, we call to the highest realm in the highest light. Anchor in the east, like the dawn of all new beginnings. We usher you forth into the sacred circle. I call to the south, element of fire. Passion, ignition, reigniting, enlightening. Element of transformation. We call you and all the beings from the highest light to support the reawakening. We call to the west, element of water, to those who have come before and learned the wisdom and taught the wisdom that they could. My ancestors of light, may you stand and support. To the north, element of earth. Earth is the element of stability, of strength, but also it is the tree that grows, the vine and the flower, beauty and rebirth. Northern star that teaches us direction, and yet northern lights that teach us about mystery. We usher you and call you forward. Returning to the east, closing the circle, circle of eternity, circle of wholeness, circle of being one, circle of being complete. Element of air, lift us, carry us above the turmoils of life and of the dimension of the third, that we may be and are wing to wing with great Creator, that we rise above any mountains too tall to climb. Mother Earth, we are your children. This breath is only borrowed. And when this breath is gone, we will return again to the cradle of your bosom to be cared for forevermore. Father Sky, Grandmother Moon, it is in looking up that we know infinity and all possibilities. With the moon, we recognize the benefit and the value of changeability, but also steadiness. And finally, we call forth the soul spark, the essence of the divine that exists within each and every single one of us, the seventh sacred direction, who we are, who we've been, and who we will always be. Aho. Now go ahead with the breath and breathe into the heart. See if you can hear the heart beating. And let yourself settle into the breath and the heartbeat. Imagine the heart to be the deepest cavern in the earth that is your body. And within that beautiful recess, that safe place, find your way into the heart until you imagine or witness a flicker, a flame, a pinpoint of light that exists within the heart of all of us. And notice the way that that light is protected, that it is enclosed from the storms, that it emits a warmth and a vibrance, that it flickers off of the walls in the sanctuary of you. And in this place, it is always safe. It is always pure. It is always an existence of all that is. Now, looking into this flicker and this flame, see it begin to grow. And as it grows, it creates the image of a tree. See as this light expands up, 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 up into the cosmos and the universe and down, 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 down into the recesses of Mother Earth, wrapping its beautiful roots around the crystal heart, all of the gemstones, all of the beauty, the warmth, the vitality, the building blocks of growth and creation. And feel the way that the tree exists within you and is you. Now begin to notice as this tree is evermore and eternal, around it is also a beautiful cocoon of light. And this cocoon of light is filled with vibrant rainbow light, golden light, white light, and sparkles. And just observe the beauty of the cyclone and the cocoon that surrounds the tree. Notice if there's any tendrils out from the tree. They might look like tiny little shadowy ropes or anything that is pulling energy from that beautiful cocoon. It's now time to call in the angels of the highest light, the guides, the spirits that support you, that come from the highest realms, and ask them to simply support you in clearing away anything that's drawing on your energy that is unlike the highest light, that is inhibiting you from feeling free. So using the breath, breathing deep within and exhaling, begin to imagine and witness as anything that is unlike the highest light is releasing and letting go, just like dandelion feathers flow away from those beautiful white dandelions and sift away and dissolve, because you have the power to remove and release any tendrils or any cords or any energy that is siphoning from you. So go ahead and breathe. Imagining all of that letting go, imagine all of that being free and seeing that dissolve into nothingness, far, far away beyond this universe, master universe, into the origins of light, so that it can be cleared and recycled into the highest brilliant light. When you feel yourself complete and whole, now I'd like for you to look around in this cosmic universe, anchored in the earth, extended out through all that is known and unknown, surrounded by your cocoon of multicolored, beautiful, whole light. And look around to see if there are stars and sparkles that seem to draw you to them. And these stars or sparkles far away are parts of yourself that you deserve to have be reintegrated back into yourself. Parts of yourself that perhaps you sent away or weren't ready to embody. See them begin to swirl around your beautiful cocoon as they're drawing forward. And through this beautiful tree of light, let them know, just as if they were tiny little birds fluttering, that you hold a safe place for them there. And they are welcome home. And see them as they are only the light, and they are only of the highest realms, and they are only of you and your energy, that it's time for them to come home. Begin to see as they come through your beautiful protective cocoon, washed, cleansed, cleared themselves so that they are fresh and pure and vibrant and light. And just like tiny little birds, they come into your branches, building nests, and you feel them as you hold them, protecting them, welcoming them. And there's a surge of joy that ripples out through the tree, all the way down to the roots, all the way up through the branches. Even the tiniest little branches are fluttering with joy as the parts of yourself that have been looking for home have now returned. See these sparkles of light even emerge and immerse into the tree. And as they do, they become brilliant light. And every time one assimilates into the trunk of the tree or into the branches, the tree grows brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter. And it's stronger and more whole. And you can see the pulse of energy and strength and harmony going from the trunk all the way up to the top, even down to the bottom. And just like a heartbeat with every single flutter and with every single integration, it begins to get brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter. Breathing, 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 welcoming, welcoming, welcoming. And from this place, I want you to now scan through your beautiful cocoon of light. And if there's any places in this beautiful cocoon of light that surrounds your tree that seem dimmer or like there's a tear or a hole or a pocket, I want you to visualize golden light pouring over it like honey, filling it in like nectar and solvent, repairing, revitalizing, restoring until your entire cocoon is whole and complete. Breathing always. Now return your awareness to the tree, following that pulse of energy, and somewhere in the trunk of the tree, you're going to find and remember that anchor point, the anchor point in the tree. That is the beginning. It is the place of the flame that exists in your heart. Find yourself to the center point of that beautiful tree, into the heart of the tree, into the trunk. Focus on the flame once again. Imagine the flame flickering inside the cavern, the cave of the heart, the beautiful firelight, warming, comforting, and using the breath, breathing deep, becoming fully aware of your physical body in the physical world in the third dimension, wiggling your fingers and toes, traveling through the path of the heart into the now, into the current moment, into the room that you are, wiggling your toes, wiggling your fingers. If you need to snap your fingers, snap your fingers. If you need to tap your body to make sure you're fully present, fully aware, fully clear. Tapping. I am here, I am now, I am here, I am now. I am free. I am whole. I am here. I am now. I am free. I am whole. And with another deep breath, if your eyes are closed, go ahead and open your eyes and sense and check through your body. Do you feel different? Do you feel more energized? Do you feel more whole? Do you feel freer? This is a simple soul retrieval, and you can always do this. And every time you do this, you'll receive a deeper level of integration, a deeper level of wholeness, and a deeper level of freeing yourself from any energies that do not belong to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for staying with me through this soul retrieval. If you'd like to know more about me or what I do, you can always find me at katiejodrum.com or sagecanvas.com. But I trust that this was of benefit to you. And while we've opened space, we always close. And closing is as simple as this: north, south, east, west, above, below, within. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Aho.